Diagnosis and any information on Josef Martinez's injury?
No, they're still evaluating this. We know Josef a little bit. He's a tough guy. He will not step suddenly off the field, so he will have something, that's for sure. But we have to wait. It's too early to predict. But I think it's not a good sign that he goes off, also because he's eager, to make the 16 in a row, of course. But it's like that, and we have to deal with it. But again, we have to win.
I'm sorry. Wait until when? Tomorrow or?
Yeah, he will probably tomorrow. We can have a better diagnosis, and then we have to make our plan. And hopefully, it's not so bad. But I can say it's good, it's bad. I don't know.
When you brought on Tito for Justin Meram, I thought that Meram had been playing. He had been dangerous before that. Could you explain why you made that switch?
Well, I wanted some extra energy, and he wasn't playing that bad. Don't really, I agree with you in that. So, but I needed the one against one. Normally, Tito has more speed, and if we switch from side and he can come into the one against one, then he can bring something extra. So that's why that was the reason.
Save the jump.
Considering Josef is out for any period of time in the playoffs, how does the team rally around that?
First of all, we have to wait, but it's I'm so long in soccer right now. Other players have to step up at that moment. If he's out for 1 or 2 games or more games, other players have to stand up. They're training for, to step in. And I warn them every time, every moment. Be patient, your chance will come, and but then you have to be ready also, and don't look at me at that moment when you are not ready, because that's your call. So hopefully other people will stand up at that moment, and I'm going to see which one will replace him if he's injured. Hopefully I don't have to think about it.
Joe, then here. That's my
Before the red card, San Jose was really pressing the outside center backs and left Miles with plenty of time and space on the ball. How do you think he did in that role?
I think he did good, only I think that our midfield didn't do that well at that moment. Afterwards, that we told him, don't go into the ball, just go wide and let Miles dribble in, and somebody will step out, and then he has to make the right choices. And I think we could have done much better to create much more danger, because if they play when I was playing in my time, then we had already 3-0 up. I'm convinced, because it's a very dangerous play how they play at that moment. So I think if you just play Josef in the feet on the ground and somebody comes under it, and because they're really marking man to man, so. Then you create so much danger, or we create some, but I think we could have created much and much more. And I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna tell it at halftime, and then that plan was away, and then you have to talk about how you can play against them.
Eric and Doug.
The last few matches, it's against teams that have generally bunkered. And has trouble seemingly in the middle of the field, passing, turning the ball over. Did you see that improve against a team that's a little more wide open?
Yeah, it's always, when it's wide open, it's more easy, of course. And again, we play against an opponent. They play the whole year almost like this, and it's a fantastic to see, but also vulnerable. And if you can get players, for example. Down to neck me on the ball, and he can turn away from his opponent. He can almost run directly to the 18-yard box, and so that's the advantage when you play against a team like this. But you get a lot of free kicks, because also for us, it's almost 1 against 1 everywhere on the pitch. So if you lose your man, and also that's also for them. Then it's open. So they also make, when they see somebody's escaping, they make fouls. And so I think it was a very difficult game also for the referee, because there was always a doubt if it's a foul or not, and just a little bit pulling and everything. So, but this is, I think we like this better than somebody put two buses in front of their own goal.
That's it.
Considering how the game was going, considering you lost Josef, that you came back and did score 2 goals to get the win, how happy are you with the, to use one of your phrases, with the strengthening of the back of the guys on the field? I said it wrong, but you know what?
I know, you're correct, you're totally correct. No, but I think that's fantastic. In this period, of course you want to perform, on the highest level, on the quality that you can have in your team, and show that, But also in this period, you need 3 points, and they fought for it, and they were patient, and at the end we get the result that we wanted, and it was not easy, but that doesn't count. We made a major step to secure the 3rd place, and now we can look up. And we have already made probably the advantage that we have our first playoff games at home. So now 2nd, and hopefully we can also look even higher to the first spot. And then we have to have a major step next Wednesday. Spreading the back.
Sid.
Sorry.
Almeida got sent off to the locker room before the match was over, and then won Alaska, I believe. I think it was after the 2nd goal or the 3rd goal, I can't remember which. Did you happen to see what happened or hear what happened?
No, I'm concentrated on my own team, and that's for him, and he probably wasn't satisfied with the performance of the referee, but that's his call.
Jared?
Going into half, you were down compared to San Jose when it came to winning duels, especially balls in the air. Did you make changes at halftime to adjust that, or was that part of bringing Brandon on to change the attitude a bit?
Well, I think at home you want 3 points, and so we wanted to win, and so I changed offensively, and so I put Eric out and put Darlington back and put PT more on the midfield, because 93 was really only marking PT a lot of times, so I was not worried that he has to chase back for, that he also have to run back. So I think then we have at least 3 men up front, and also connect every time with one of the central defenders, so they cannot step out, and then we create the 1-against-1 on the outside, and so that was the idea.
Last tuning was Joe, and then second row down the line.
Kind of a 2-parter on Tito. The last 2 games you used him in a wide area in kind of like a wing-back role. Just want to get your opinion on how he performed tonight, and then also, would he be a player that figures into potentially filling in for Josef if he's to miss a game?
We have to see, of course, I know that New York, how they play, but I think what most suitable is for the team, and he did well 2 times when he came in, and we know he's important, he knows he's important, so we have to wait for Wednesday.
Last one there, second row line.
Caleb Martin, Morehouse College. What was your energy going into the game, and how did how did the crowd's energy influence, the team's win?
Well, to start with the last question, we have a great crowd. It doesn't matter if we are 1-0 down or 1-0 up, or we still we have a draw. They always are our 12 men behind us, and that's amazing. They always support us, and they helped us, to make the 2nd and the 3rd goal. And so I'm so happy, that we have this fantastic fan base behind us, and it gives you energy. I'm convinced for the players, they're pushing you forward, to press even when you are maybe tired. My approach for this game, because we already discussed it a little bit, this is an opponent you don't confront every time. It's really strange, you're really playing 1-against-1 almost on the whole field, and it's like when I was young sometimes, or also when I was a little bit older in training system, that I mark this man and he has to mark you, and when you lose him, he can just run directly to the goal of the opponent. And when you are, for example, marking another man, you couldn't defend him, no, because he was responsible for that man. And we already warned them, of course, with the video for them and how we can punish them for that. And so we knew, we have to be so alert, proactive, especially anticipating, and also mentally be ready for that. I think if you mentally be ready, then you're also anticipating and not reacting. That was very important today. And I think